want to know who's that girl? Na 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 na. You that girl. They know something is going on. They can't understand. They can't understand that you all your charisma. You have an attractive charisma. And it's not just your personality. It's something that you draw people to you automatically. And it's almost like you have this certain level of grace. You have a level of ingenuity. I'm going to start out with the lover cards because I want to know how this is affecting why people find you so attractive. There is an allure. You are mysterious to people and they cannot understand. Someone is wearing a false mask and they want to know who you are because nothing about you is normal. So while this is giving me an individual around you could be playing you, uh, matching you, trying to be like you, but they can't be you. And nothing that they're doing is matching what you do. And something about the mystery you have, it almost scares them. And there's a mystery and an intrigue. There's a mystery and an intrigue. Let's see what else. What there is about you. What is going on? The love chemistry. You love yourself first. You have this level of self respect. So, even though you might have gone through some things and had some dark night of the soul and really had some challenges in the history of your life, you don't let that stop you from trying again. You're not going to just settle for a no, and you're not going to be just the ordinary. You continue to shine, you continue to rise, and you continue to care about what's important, mostly how you survive. And then when you are on top, all that matters is making sure that you have a peace of mind. And something about your peace of mind is making people uncomfortable. Something about you being so at peace makes people uncomfortable. Even if you're at work and you don't let them rattle you when there's a deadline, or you're in front of people and you have a lot to accomplish, you don't let that stop you. You don't let that make you feel afraid or intimidated. And you stand up for yourself on your job. You don't let people just make an example of you, and you correct things. You stand up and you tell people exactly what's right versus what's wrong. And then you're not afraid to report people if somebody is trying to come against you at your job. You're not afraid to report people for what they're doing, even if it seems like that's the odd thing to do. And somebody might have tried to test your trustworthiness to see if you were honest. Somebody wanted to know if you were honest or if you were just being somebody that is ordinary. But no, you are extraordinary. So there's something about you. People want to know who you are and how you continue to survive after everything they've thrown at you. People didn't want you to succeed, but you still succeed. People didn't want you to even have the life you live and be alive, healthy and well, but you still exist. You're still healthy and well. All right. So just want you to know, welcome in everybody, that there is going to be a general message. And if you want a personal, I do have donation based personals today. And I pinned it. It's in the comment title. No, it's in the title. And then also you can just let me know if you want to ask a question. Okay. But you are personally um they can't, it's almost like I heard the word unrecognizable, because see what happened was people thought that they could tear you down, but you always kept rebuilding on top of it, rebuilding and rebuilding and rebuilding. They could never make you who they thought you were. Nobody could make you who they wanted you to be. You chose yourself. You chose healing. You understand, you chose healing. Oh, I got this upside down. You chose healing. Somebody walked away. You chose to be independent. You chose to say, it's okay if I'm by myself. You chose to just, sacrifice. You chose sacrifice what you had to sacrifice in order so you can keep a sound mind, in order so that you can have sleep at night, not having who is this for? Not having to sleep with one eye open. I don't know who that's for, but you are definitely a chosen vessel, okay? I don't care what you've experienced in the past, all right? There's something that is magnetic about you. I want to look at situations. Somebody thought you were going to just throw in the towel. Somebody didn't realize that you you can never go down that alley. You will never go down that alley. You always had a certain level of class about you. It was like somebody said, "Well, how is it this and how is this that? How does this person always seem to make it through? How does this person always seem to get the promotion? How does this person always seem to get a better person in their life?" You understand? Somebody is trying to figure it out. Somebody wants proof of what you're doing. Somebody even might think you're doing witchcraft on them or doing some type of spell work, but you're not. It's just your genuineness is making them nervous. Your genuineness is something they cannot compete with and they cannot duplicate. Your genuineness, okay? Hmm. Somebody wish they could have put you in this box. Somebody wish they could have said, okay, try this, and I bet they won't be able to make it out of this trap. But you always excel past this trap. You always excel. You always get out of the trouble. Somebody is heartbroken about it, even. Somebody is devastated that no matter what they throw at you, you always seem to bounce back. And they want to know who you are. Who are you? Why is it that nothing we do ever really disturbs their peace? You might have had to cry a little bit, but that never even phased you half the time. Somebody might even try to ghost you, confuse you. Hmm. It's giving me a female energy with this twin flame for some reason. There's a female energy, could be a mother, could be a daughter, could be a sister, could be a really good friend who really wants to be so much like you, but they're coming up short. They're coming up empty. They're coming up empty handed. Something about, I want to look at this indecision. Something about an indecision. What's going on for the collective with this indecision? Somebody can't make up their mind about something. They can't make up their mind about you because you're so mis. That's what it is. They can't figure you out, collective. They can't put their finger, their nose, the finger on the nose. They really can't see who you are. And for many of you, it has a lot to do with your ancient bloodline, has a lot to do with your ancestral history, ancestral lineage, okay? Some people, they just can't figure you out. They really, really just want to throw in the towel because they really can't figure you out. And they would love to know how you do what you do. How is it that you don't ever feel defeated? How is it that you always feel like you can make it through? How you doing, King? You always feel like you can get to the next step. Always feel like you can make another thing happen. If one door closes, you always believe another door will open. And that's what these people are thinking about you. Who are you that you just refuse to quit? All right, I had Pisces energy come through. What is it that's keeping them from not being able to see you correctly? Somebody wishes that you were who they thought you were, like negatively. Somebody wish that they can make you out to be the villain, make you out to be the bad person, make you out to be somebody who's evil and vindictive and just, maybe you had some bad ways back in the day. Hell, I did. But you're not that anymore and somebody is furious. It makes them fuming with envy. I heard the word fugitive. They can't get away from their mindset about old things you did because this is their nightmare. This is their nightmare. Could be a family member. Yeah. They can't seem to figure it out. It keeps them off balance. Libra energy. Really, 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 they wish that you were who they think that they made you out to be. But for some reason or another, this is just never the case. You're always showing them that you have moved on, you have matured, you have grown up. You have become a better individual. You are a better person. You don't do the things that somebody thought that you were going to do for the rest of your life. You don't do that anymore. You have moved on. And somebody literally is upset about that. They really, really are upset about it because it makes them look even more like the villain versus you. Because somebody wishes that you were the villain and you're not. It makes them feel more hateful. It makes them feel more vindictive. It makes them feel angry. It helps them to wallow in their sorrow with resentment. This could be a couple or somebody you knew. I have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Somebody would love to be in your shoes. There's somebody who has a relationship that someone is very, very envious of. You are that girl that gets the things you want from your person, okay? And this is an individual that is saying, why do you have the love of your life? It could be a family member, it could be a sister, cousin, brother, I don't know, whoever. And they're looking at the relationship like, how is it that they can have somebody that loves them, buy them this, buy them that, a house, a car, I don't know, a wardrobe, perfume, jewelry, whatever. And they're looking like, why is it that they can have this relationship? I would love to have this relationship. And they want to know what's so special about you. Why is this person so attracted to you? What is it that you're doing that makes this person feel so woo 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 over you? You know what I mean? Like, wow. They can't keep their hands off of you. And this person who's watching you could be more than one person, cannot understand it. And for some of you, this is a twin flame. This is a twin flame connection you have. And somebody is watching your twin flame connection, wondering how come you got chosen and they got ghosted. And they don't understand it. They can't figure it out. They are confused. They are befuddled. Okay. Discombobulated. All right. They can't understand how this person is so in love with you. It's almost giving me like you have the sweetest personality. And I'm not saying that you're not beautiful, but somebody think they're more beautiful than you. And it's crazy thing about it is that you could care less, right? It's kind of giving me like the woman could be a size 22 or 33, I don't care, whatever size she is. And she has this lover that's just all over her, constantly showing her affection. That's the energy that's coming through, that somebody is simply saying, wow, if it only could be me. You feel me? Somebody is wishing for that day and they're saying, why is it you and not them? Somebody wants to know, why is it you and not them? They want to know why you being loved on, being gifted, giving good loving. You feel me? Somebody doing things for you, somebody loving on you. Yeah. Anybody have a question and you want to do a personal, I am available today. This is the information. It is donation based. And if you want to put a question in here and it's donation based, please let me know. Okay. But look, I was just sitting here and I was about to do something else. And I said, nope, I got to go on here because they want to know who's that girl. They want to know who you are. They want to know why you are who you are, why they can't ever seem to rattle your cage. You feel me? Why they can't get on your nerves. You know what I'm talking about? How you doing, Salem? They want to know why it doesn't rattle your nerves. This is my Cash App. You can go right here and put in this information, $ Mystic Lonnie, all one word. All right, and also in my bio. So there's a link to Cash App. I think I could be wrong. I have to double check that. They want to know. They can't seem to stop thinking about how you are actively, like, your personality, it could be bubbly or your personality could be very serious. It doesn't matter. It's always very alluring. Yeah, mysterious. We had that earlier. Your personality or who you are as a person is very mysterious. It's alluring, okay? It's captivating, it's magnetizing, and it's almost as if they want to be like you. Somebody could have a family, like I said, the soulmate, the soul connection. I heard soul king. Oh wait, somebody has a soul contract with their soulmate, and individuals around you. It could very well be family members who just don't know, who just don't know why this is that way. Hi, Selma. What's your question, sweetheart? I don't know what that means. 1702. Oh, that's your date of birth. Oh, that's your date of birth. I got you. Okay. Let me know if you sent a donation and what's your question, okay? Yeah, they want to know why you're so mesmerizing. It's like you're captivating. Okay, got you. You're captivating. I heard all eyes on me, like Tupac. All eyes on you. All eyes on me. Yeah. It might be that you're very good with family matters. You're very good with children. You're very personable. You want to know about your boyfriend? Okay. Did you send the gift? Yes, we heard. I don't see it. It hasn't come over yet. Let me know if you sent it to the cat. Someone feels like, why are they being neglected? They have this energy that makes them not as attractive as you, and it doesn't matter what you wear. It's kind of giving me like somebody could have a ponytail, a baseball hat, and some joggers on or a t-shirt, and all of a sudden everybody wants to look at you. Everybody feels your aura. You know, for a man it's his charisma, for a woman it's her femininity, and that's what's coming through. Yeah. For anyone that wants to donate, today is the donation base for the readings, okay? If you want to send your donation here, Selma, then I'll go ahead and answer your question, sweetheart. Excuse me. Somebody is very captivating. Very, very captivating. Like you walk in the room and it's like the females in the room be like, don't dare look. Don't dare look. And all of a sudden, it could be that you have like the pheromones and the perfume you have on or the cologne. It brings this certain je ne sais quoi. It brings a certain je ne sais quoi. And it's like, yeah, it's like you could almost be like this forbidden love, the taboo, the woman that they wish they could be, but they don't want their significant others to notice you. That is what is going on with this pheromone, je ne sais quoi kind of energy that is coming through. And it's very alluring. It's very alluring. Yeah, you bring not the milkshake, bring all the boys to the yard. But whatever you do, it could be just simply the way you wave your hands or the way you sip your tea or the way you pronounce your words, and it brings their attention. It makes someone look, it makes someone pause, it makes someone breathe again. It gives somebody some level of excitement, you know? It's kinda like, the way the movie stars can be, Marilyn Monroe, if you will, and I think Janet Jackson has that je ne sais quoi too as well. It makes her feel very, very alluring. How you doing, Jay? Makes you feel very alluring, right? And so this is the thing that you have, and this is the thing that you possess. And if you want to get a personal, just go ahead and send it to the information that's in the title as well as right here, and I'll get your question answered. But yeah, I love the alluring mysteriousness of the certain movie stars, right? Legal love affair. Somebody wishes that you would cross the line. There's this scenario that somebody wishes that you would cross the line out of your marriage, but you won't. This is not for everybody. This is for somebody either now or in the future. But somebody was wishing that you would cross the line outside of your marriage. Or on the way this card could be reading is that someone had an affair that was in a commitment or a committed relationship. Yeah, that's a sidebar, side note. Let's see what this is. Hmm. Hunting on the verge of meeting. Wow. somebody was interested in meeting up. Could be somebody's interested in meeting up with you, collective. It could be someone has a fantasy over you, and either you are already in a committed relationship and they still want to know if you would ever cross that line. They want to know if there's going to be access granted. Okay. They want to know if you would ever cross that line. You're not doing it though. You're not doing it. All right. I've been on here for a few minutes, so I guess that's the messages. Let me just go ahead and close it out, and then I'll open it up so that the doors of the church will be open for a few minutes in case anybody wants to indulge in getting a personal. This is for the collective. What do they need to know? You definitely have the sex appeal. you you definitely giving somebody a head turn. Somebody want to know, honey. Can they meet you? Can they get with you? All right, let's go. Yeah, look, you have this appeal. Somebody is very much like almost ready to, take the commitment. If you haven't met them, they're interested in trying to get to know you better. If you're out there, I don't know if you're on a social media dating app or whatever, you might get somebody in your DM trying to connect with you. Yeah, they see your femininity. They see the divine in you, the goddess of the moon. They are smitten, honey. This individual is smitten over you and they really want to connect. They really do. And it's funny because they almost intimidated by your beauty. And it's not necessarily like you're trying to be more than, whoever, but they just feel something deeper, deeper, deeper. There's a mystery there behind the scene, behind the veil. You could be a high priestess as well. And they really want to get to know that mysterious part about you. For some of my collective, you all are saying, I realize that, and you're guarding your divine, your divinity. You're guarding it as well because you know the value before you even try to let somebody put their toes in your pond. Okay. The door to romance. Leap of faith. You may have this level of faith that makes you almost unconquerable. You always have a bounce back. You never stay in one situation for too long. And I mean for too long. For some, it could be what may look 2 years is not very long. You don't stay in that situation. You get back up and you have a way of getting out of the situation because intervention happens on your behalf. You can ask and you receive. You can pray and it comes down from heaven. You know what I mean? It's like you got a connection, you got a direct line. For some of you, you all have been doing this for a very early age. Like when you was just a little kid, you had started tampering, and I say tampering, but I mean you had started demonstrating faith by praying. And at a very early age, you learned that prayer changes things and you started getting prayers answered. And you were like, hold on a minute. Oh my God, I can ask and I can receive. That's kind of what it's giving here. And then your desires, and you leap into this desires and they come into your reality. You are special. I'm telling you, you are unique and you are special. All right. So that's my part of the reading. I'm opening it up to personals. It is donation based. All right, so that's the information in front of us. Let me show it to you so you can see it more clearly. And these are the Cash App. It's donation based. I'm here for you today. But ask me any question. It doesn't have to be about a reading. You want to know who you are? It doesn't have to be a specific reading right now. Just ask me any question. I just heard somebody take their arms off of you. What is going on? Who is that just walked in the room? Take your arm. It's like they're holding you tight. This could be metaphorically as well. Someone could be trying to hold on to you because they know the value you hold. They know the value in you, and somebody is scared of losing you. Who is that? Wow. Somebody is scared of losing someone. I'm telling you, somebody is thinking about leaving, a cutoff. Somebody is afraid of losing you and being single. Woo, woo, woo. Ooh, ooh. What they do? What did they do, y'all? Who is that that just came in the room? I'm telling you, somebody is saying, oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Not the dishonesty, not the lies. Oh, Craig, no. And they know how you can easily pick back up and get somebody new. This is especially for somebody that knows that once you walk away, you're not coming back. Once you walk away, you're not coming back. And they'll be brokenhearted over it too, boy. I'm telling you, somebody is wanting to reminisce. They don't want to see you go. Somebody realizes they effed up and they do not want to see you go, collective. Who is that for? All right, so these are donation-based readings, sweetheart. Take advantage of it today. Let's see. There is no need to retaliate. Somebody wants to come back to you. Somebody's been waiting on this reunion, seeing that there is a connection that seemed like it went to waste, but they can't stop thinking about you. Every day they try to get you out of their mind. And it's it's not working. Could be your baby daddy, baby mama. May have children together. I heard it's a fix. Somebody may have gone cold on you, or you might have gone cold on them. They're having regrets and they want to meet. Somebody is having regrets and they want to meet. All right. How you doing, Hyatt? Today is donation-based readings. So if you want to do a reading, this is my Cash App right here. I have the Page of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. I have three. Somebody needs to have a love life work balance, okay? Somebody needs to know how to put two and two together to make sure you're not neglecting putting one over the other. So it's like you don't want to neglect one because you're so involved with the other. That's kind of the price of being in a relationship. Somebody wants more of your time. Somebody wants to spend more quality together. They may even want to go on a staycation, a vacation, just because they feel like somebody's overworked. Yeah, somebody's overworked, and they don't like feeling that way. They don't feel like feeling like the money is more important right now. Yeah, somebody wants more of your time. Okay. All right, if we're not going to go any further, then I'll go ahead and call it the day. The message has already been given, and I love you so very much. I give you 1 minute, and I'll be quiet so that if anybody wants a reading, go ahead and put your name in the comment section. Okay. Accept. Yeah, yeah. If you don't have a question that you want for a donation, but you want to ask a question that I can give for the collective, I will answer that. Serious said, don't be holding back. Somebody needs to know that. Don't hold back. There's also a opportunity to, I left when things got hard. This is the other card that went with it. Somebody wants happiness. They don't want to feel trapped. Or either somebody is in jail. This is not for everybody. Somebody is, oh, that keeps coming up. I should have expressed myself better. Interesting. Two persons involved. Two people involved. The truth is going to be revealed. The truth is going to be revealed about what happened in the past. The truth is going to be revealed about what happened in the past. It's no longer going to be a secret. Something's going to be revealed. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go. If no one has a personal reading question right now, I will see you on the next video. Thank you for being here.